Hey guys, it's Simplicity and welcome back to a new video. Today we are going to be doing a how I make my thumbnails kind of like tutorial. So I'm just going to have my sim go into this little lot that I built. It's just like a white lot with some lighting. If you guys have watched my last, I think it was my last thumbnail video, I was using the Bydebug lights, but I can no longer use them. Like I can't place them. Like I can download lots that have it. But like as soon as I place it, it doesn't work. But we're just going to go into Pose Player and find a pose that I think would be cute for a thumbnail. You guys can find poses on Svitlin's, like Lana CC finds, Mod the Sims. It's all over the place. And like if you do like just search like Sims 3 Pose Player, you'll be able to find it. But I do have a few poses in mind, but I think I'm going to go ahead and just find one on my own, and then we will be right back. Okay, so I found this little pose here that I think is kind of cute and would make a cute thumbnail. So I'm just going to position my camera, hit C to take a screenshot, and I'm thinking of maybe doing a 2-pose thumbnail. I haven't done one of them in a while, but I think for this I might want to, just to show you guys how to like layer things and have like one item in front of the other. I think I might just go with like a simple pose for the second one though. I think I might just do like a little smiling pose. I have these ones here. I don't remember where I got them. They were on Tumblr, I know that much. But they're the ones that I just kind of like used to use for my like Tumblr family stuff before I found like one that I liked. But once again, I'm just going to click on the tab button and play around with this. See where I want to take the picture from. I think that could be work. So we'll just hit the C button, and now I'm going to go ahead and exit my game, and we'll be back. So we are on this website here called Photopea. It is like a website that's exactly like Photoshop. So I'm going to hop here to my gradients. You guys can like find these, or you can make your own. Kiwi Simming has one on like a really good way to make her own like background. So if you guys want to check that out. But I think we might do just something very simple for this background. Maybe we'll do this dark gray. So I'm going to go ahead and open that up. And then I'm going to go into image size, and make sure that it's the right size, which it was. And then I'm going to go to layer, create new layer, and then go into my Electronic Arts Sims 3 screenshots. And then we're just going to open up both of these, as you guys can see them here on the right hand side. So I'm just going to select them both and they will open. So I think we're going to start off with the, what one do I want to do first? Maybe we'll do this one. We'll do this one first. So I'm going to go into the quick select and go to magic wand. We're just going to click on the blank space for the background, and then there's a little spots between her arms that I'm just going to hold down on shift and then click in those spots as well, and then click the delete button because that will get rid of the background. But you guys want to make sure whenever you're doing your thumbnails that your clothing doesn't blend into your background, or it can delete it. I don't have any examples of that right now, but as you can see, the background is now gone. It's just a little cutout of my sim, very quick and easy. I'm going to go into select, hit select all, and copy. And then I'm going to hop back into my background, go to edit, hit paste. What is this? Okay, I don't know what that was. But, okay, so as you can see, my sim is now on my background. So I'm going to go into edit, and then there's a free transform button so then I can move my sim around and do whatever I want. I don't really know what layout I'm wanting to do, but as you can see, like you can rotate your sims and you can like make them bigger, smaller. There is a way that you can actually like flip them around, but I never really ever play with that because I always like the way that it looks whenever you take the pictures. I don't really like the way that it looks whenever you flip them. But I'm just going to go ahead and play around with her a little bit and see how I want to position her. So this girl here, her name is Megan. She was just kind of like a random genetic kind of thing. Like she's not actually a sim in game. But I think she's cute. But yeah, so we're just going to kind of play around. You guys can do this whatever way you want. And then if we hop back into the magic wand on the second screenshot, it's going to be the same way. You're just going to click on, I don't remember, I think it's control, and then just get rid of the background whenever you click on them again. Very easy. Go into select all, and then go into edit, hit copy, and then we'll go back over here where you go to edit and you click paste. So as you can see, we now have 3 layers in our thing, the background, and then we have the 2 pictures. So then I can go ahead and move them around however I want. I don't know where I really want to place this in, but apparently I missed the bottom part of the background that I didn't notice. So that's kind of annoying, but I don't know how I want to lay this out yet because I haven't done a thumbnail like this in a while. So it might take me a little bit to figure this out. But honestly, this is probably the easiest part, is like the formatting. If you guys had watched my previous one, I used to cut my Sims out by hand, which was always a little bit of a tedious thing here. I'm just going to go ahead and go back into my magic wand and get rid of that little bit background part, just because it's going to bother me. Delete. There we go. Okay, cool. So that'll be good. Okay, so I'm just going to do the same thing. Go to select all and go to edit, hit copy, and then we'll paste her back into the background. There we go. So there she is once again. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know why I felt like doing one of these videos, but I posted about it on Twitter. So, and there was 10 people I think that voted in that poll, so I figured I would do a new one. So if I right click on a layer, then I can move them around and like blend them in. But right now, I think what I'm wanting to do is bring the smiling picture up to the front so that she is like ahead of the other one. So if you go into layer and go down to arrange, you can click send to front. So then if I move her around, she can go over top of the other sim that's at the back, which is a very simple way. And then if I go into blending options, if you right click, you can go to blending options. So what I typically do is I do stroke, and then I'll set the color to white. I don't know why, but I'm having a little bit of an issue with that one screenshot. I thought I deleted all the background, but I guess I didn't. I don't really know. Like, it does look like it, but for some reason it's being a little bit like weird. And whenever you do the stroke option, so I might only have one way. Okay, so I set this up like this so that her arm's kind of like out so that I can't see the stroke. But if you right click, go to blending options again, and then I click on stroke, and then if you click on it again, so as you can see it's got like a red line around her. If you left click on stroke, you can change the color. So I will typically just do white. I think it's what looks the cleanest. And then you can change the size and everything like that. But I think I'm just going to leave it at 3 for this one. I quite like how that looks. And then I'm just going to go ahead and do the same thing on the other layer. So we'll click on stroke, change it to white, hit OK, and hit OK. So there, my sim is cut out and has a line around her to separate her from the background. And I think she's looking super cute. So now I'm going to go into where is it? This is only my third. I'm going to add a new layer. And then actually maybe I'll try something out. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do this on here. I could do it on my old one. But in my thumbnail stuff, I've got some circles, which I don't know if it's going to work on this. But we can try. I honestly, it's probably not going to. But we shall see. So I'm going to just select all and copy this and see if I can get it into my background to have as like the, is it an ellipse? Is that what it's called? But I don't think it's going to work. Plus it like matches. So yeah, this one's probably not going to work. but I don't typically do an ellipse all too often. If you watch Kiwi Simming's thumbnail tutorial, she does them, like used to do them. In her thumbnail tutorial, she'll show you how to do it. But I might try and put one in and see how it looks. I've been playing around with it lately, and I haven't found a way to do it that I like quite yet, which is why I'm just kind of like playing around with the circles. But yeah, I don't know. It's probably not going to come out the way that I'm hoping, but we shall see, because I don't think I'm going to be able to play around with this. So if I hit send to back, it's going to take it all the way back, but I'm just going to drag that layer up above the actual background on the right hand side, if you guys saw that, and then I can just like move it around. But like I don't think I'm going to be able to resize it. So actually, you know what, I don't think I want to do the blue circle anyways. And I'm just going to go to my extra layers, and then, actually, you know what, I'm going to make a new layer again. I know I just deleted one. But I'm going to go to the, where is it? The little shape tool. And then you can draw an ellipse, which you will see. So here's an ellipse. It's going to show up as red, but you can change the color. I'm probably just going to do white, but like you can do like a gradient like this as well. But honestly, I'm probably just going to do a solid white, and then I'll go ahead and accept that, okay. And then I can go ahead and actually like reposition it of where I want it. But I don't really know how I'm going to do it for this one. I haven't quite figured that out, or if I'm wanting to. But I'm going to go and just transform the image. You can go to edit, and there's like a free transformation thing, so you can move it around however you want, which is what I did for my, like my Sims as well. And then I'm just going to kind of move this around. I can go to arrange, hit send to the back, and then just drag it up. So as you can see, it'll appear behind the Sims. And I'll go ahead and like fully transform it again, just kind of like move it around and see if I end up liking it. But I don't typically, which is why I don't do it. But like I'm trying to find a way to do it so that I do like it, but I can never figure that out. I don't know. Like even for this one, I don't think I'm liking it. So I'm just going to go ahead and delete that. But you guys might be able to figure out a way that you will like it. I don't know. For some reason, I don't. But I'm going to go ahead to File, hit Export As, and then hit JPEG and save it. And then, as you can see, it downloaded. And then I'm going to hop over to iPicky. Oh, my flash is disabled. For some reason, my iPicky always has like the flash disabled. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. There we go. Okay. So we're going to hop on in and open up the picture that we just did. I'm going to go to this little layer thing on the left hand side, let it load up, and then you can do a bunch of different things. You can do this on Photopea as well, because I have done it. I just don't like the way that it looks whenever you do it. I feel like it looks very blurry. But I'm going to go down to my Sims file, go to YouTube, and click on my Sims 3 logo. So now I can go ahead and place my logo in, and it is transparent, so I can just kind of like freely place it. I think maybe for this one we'll put it right here. I think that could be cute. And then I'm going to go ahead and add some text. I'm going to type in how I make my thumbnails. If you guys were wondering how I just did that on the 2 lines, I hit the enter bar, because if you don't, it will like go in one straight line. And then I'm going to go to local fonts, which is what I have on my computer, because I have some custom fonts, which is what I use on my thumbnails. You can just like find them online. Just Google like the names if you guys see one that you like that I have. But there is kind of like a specific style that I'm wanting for this thumbnail. I just don't really know what it is. That's too dark. I like that one. Ooh, okay. So I think I'm going to go with this font right here. I always put my fonts on like a little bit of a rotation, and then I can go ahead and edit my font. I'm going to do a gradient like I always do, My top color is always white, and then you can play around with the other colors, but of course you can do this however you want. I'm just going to try and find something that I think looks good on the background, and you can like drag this around to like have a different sort of gradient. Okay, and then I'm going to scroll down and click on stroke again. And then for this, I normally do like just a slightly darker stroke so that you can read the words. So like maybe like that, but I feel like now the blue is too dark, so I'm going to go in and change that for a lighter kind of color. Maybe we'll do something like that. I'm going to rotate it just a little bit more. But yeah, I'm just going to kind of play around with this. But other than that, that's how I make my thumbnails. It's very simple, very easy. I hope this tutorial was able to help you guys out. If you have any questions, you can leave them down in the description. I'm going to go ahead and hit apply, and that is my thumbnail done. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys all in my next one. Any questions, you can leave them in the comments, and I hope you enjoyed. Bye, guys.